Africans are starting to create their own movies, pornographic movies.
And also we
I mean statistics, you know.
These people are saying that she is in the industry. She actually might be in the industry. Like, you're giving a lot of props to people. People will embarrass you.
What's the name? There's a young lady. I don't know if you've seen the picture. It's just one girl with like 7 guys standing, behind her. And apparently something was done. And the pictures are all over. And I'm wondering, like, I didn't even want to talk about it. I was like, it's just funny to me. It's like, it's trending so much that it's like the most talked about topic right now.
In Africa?
In Ghana.
In Ghana. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. And it's all over the place. Like, everybody's trying to find the video. Like, are you not sad about the situation?
To watch the video?
Yeah, to watch the video. I'm like, the picture's not enough. Picture's enough. it's telling you what she did.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's just, I don't know, man.
I mean, you got to understand that human beings are curious. They're just
those
curious.
Those things, Ghanaians are not familiar. They don't really go towards that lane.
No. Don't say Ghanaians.
No. I'm saying that they don't really go towards that lane.
They don't. If
you look at the list, if you look at the
speak it in public.
Yes,
they don't speak it in public. It's covered.
Because our list, I think we number something. We're not even top 20. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so.
But secretly, it's probably in the top 20. I'm just saying. I'm just being realistic. Like,
but yeah. What do you think about
that whole situation?
That whole situation and the girl and.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm sure, because it seemed like all the guys' faces were covered.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Right. Why leave your face? If all the guys' faces is covered.
I don't know. That for me, that's what bothers me. But I mean, apparently, this is what she's been doing. I'm being serious. That's how she makes her money.
Hook up. Let's go hook up.
No, that's not hookup.
Oh,
she's
an actor.
She's in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's how she makes her money.
How did you know? Who gave you that?
Who gave me that information?
Who gave you that information?
I seen the video.
I mean, Africans are starting to create their own movies, pornographic movies.
And also,
I mean, statistics. Statistics.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
You don't believe statistics though?
Just say stats. Just say stats.
Just show that,
So I mean, think about it. Like,
the world
is changing. Like 2020, OnlyFans, that whole movement. Yeah.
You're probably gonna see more younger people doing it, which is bad.
But you know why? Do you understand why the younger people are doing this?
No.
Because people are struggling.
Yes.
People are struggling, man.
Yeah, man.
And that ties back into the first point. But people are struggling, and so people are trying to do every which way to get easy money. It does pay, but I wouldn't want to encourage people to do what this young lady is doing, especially unsolicited. Like, nobody asked you, but you're gonna put it out, right? Protect the identities of the men who are involved in this, and not protect yourself in it. Like all these people, all these people who have seen this video, right? Who are, let's say, religious or whatever the case may be, are bashing her, right? But she's not. She chose not to protect herself.
Identity. I don't think it was.
I don't think it's smart. But again, if she,
but maybe she doesn't care. You never know.
She 100% doesn't care. It basically tells you she 100% doesn't care. Yeah. But that also tells me that according to what these people were saying, that she is in the industry, she actually might be in the industry. Like, and she doesn't care, because I know Twitter X is a very. The space in there is I don't have X. I don't have Twitter, crazy. But the space in there can be.
It's X. Think about it.
You can venture in all types of areas. So, I mean, it makes sense that her stuff ended up on X. To be
And
honest.
also, I don't know. I think Ghana government, things like, me and Sheldon talk about them legalizing weed instead of people selling it.
Mm-hmm.
You get there, you want weed, snap, you get it. But they're not paying taxes over it.
On it.
These films and movies and stuff, they're probably not paying taxes on it. If somebody's creating porn, you need to tax them on it. Even when you put it out, you need to put a label on the video.
On the video
that
to
signifies
censor.
to censor it.
Mm-hmm.
They keep track of these things. It's not, you can't just, all these webcams and stuff, the government pays attention.
Oh yeah.
And get money out of it. So in Africa, they have to just do that. If the people will do it either way, you got to look into what the people are doing and probably tax them. Because if if clearly that's her job, then there's a pornographic industry there that people don't know about.
Which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, they know about it. They just don't. In Africa, they turn their eyes, blind to certain things.
It's like your parents know you're doing something bad. They just don't want to talk about it. That's the system. It's like, I know you're doing something bad, but I'm not gonna talk about it because it's a little bit. They see it
taboo.
More even disgraceful.
It's taboo.
Like, why would I even talk about that with my kid or my subordinate?
To be fair, I think like in Africa, for instance, when it comes to them having that conversation with like children about all of these different things, I think it will be smart to nip it in the butt, because I'm sorry, like there are people who cannot control themselves. Literally in life, they cannot control themselves. So,
yeah, but I'm saying that also, the thing is, who's gonna submit that talk? It's like, we are the government. If you want to do porn, come and register. It's like, it's kind of against the culture.
Again, but
that's
what I'm saying is
they're gonna say advise the kids.
It has to start from home, though. That's what I'm saying. It has to start from home, and then once, like,
what do you mean it starts from home? I'm saying if they want to legalize it or they want to make it like, okay,
you have
want to monitor it.
That's the bigger picture, right? So you have steps into how you can get to that point, right?
So you're saying that they should educate them on
there
how
should
to
be education.
Okay.
There is an education in that sense in Africa. I don't believe.
And
right?
that people have sex. That's what you're saying. Either way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right? I mean, what is the percentage of people just sleeping around with anybody at whatever cost in Africa? It might be low, right? And again, I love my country and I see them, doing well.
Yeah.
But there are people who don't care. You get on what I'm saying? If somebody catches something, there needs to be that level of education as far as, don't do this, don't do this.
Yeah,
this
even her. I think even her, if she understood what she's doing, if she's actually doing a porn thing, one, even here, these porn stars are done. They do things with them, without their will and stuff like that. Sometimes they don't check, they get STDs, sleeping with other people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're actually doing it professionally, if you want to actually get it out there, all these things
you need to check.
Has to be monitored. That's what I'm saying. That's where the government comes in, where you monitor, you enforce these laws. Because like you're saying, that they will be messy either way.
It will be messy, but
but she even putting herself out there like that, if maybe she got some education, maybe there'll be a different way of doing it.
Yeah, but everything starts from home. That's what I'm saying.
So they have to teach them from home.
Everything starts from home. You have the older generation who think everything is taboo. That's a problem.
What she did, you think is a taboo? What she did?
No, I'm saying,
if she did it, is it a taboo?
Do
you think is? What do you think? Is it okay or?
I'm not gonna speak on it.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Because you're saying that everything is a taboo. You're saying something about taboo, and I'm saying
in
would they educate?
Africa, that specific thing that was done is taboo. Her sleeping with 7 men and showing it on video with their face covered, her face not, and showing every bit of her, right, is taboo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? That aside, let's move that aside. Sex, the topic of sex in general is taboo. Ghanaians don't like talking about it amongst each other. Parents don't like telling and informing their children about these topics. So if that is done, these kids now have a understanding of what it is, how to seek the health in it. Don't do this, don't do that. But again, like, you're free to be your own person, right? Then the government can now step in. You've been educated. Hold on, no. You've been educated by your parents. You've been educated by society. Now I'm gonna tax you. So now there's a even baseline. You can't say the government is gonna step in. When the government steps in, now it's a problem for everybody. There needs to be a baseline for how
and
this
that's not gonna
operates.
happen. That's not gonna happen because maybe she's an infomaniac. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm saying that how you saying it, I don't think that education in Africa to like teach them, they won't even discuss it. It won't be a discussion. You know, you won't discuss.
So what you're saying is they won't bring it up.
No, I haven't talked about sex with my dad before.
That's what I'm saying. But
And
it comes from them though. It comes from
So you
them.
think what she's doing is the adults should be blamed?
No, I'm not saying the adults should be blamed.
I don't know how you want the education to be done.
No, the education. This is just a small section of what I'm talking about, right? So this part of, you need to upkeep yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't have more of a and again,
is this self-positivity where you accept everything, or kind of like teaching them what sex is?
No, you're teaching them the actual medical issues within the body, right? So getting STDs, STIs, all of those things.
No, those things have been taught.
And no,
that's not what I'm even talking about.
Not to that degree.
I'm talking about more of the social, the socialness of it. Okay, having sex in the bus, not necessarily that, but like maybe things that are bad. The things that are you saying.
First of all,
you get what I'm saying?
Morally, you shouldn't be doing things that in outside like that.
But that's what I'm saying. In Africa, it's a big deal. In Africa, it's a big deal. But here you see people kissing and all that.
What do you mean is a big deal? Like having sex in a
even
bus?
the way you have the way you have sex in Africa is it can say, oh, you are bad, or you are yes. Like they don't play with so having a whole kind of school about it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people could be gay and they don't even want to come out and talk about it. Some people feel like they're lesbian, they want to talk about it. Some people feel like they're this, but they don't want to talk about it because it's not something that could be. I don't even see it being accepted ever. But the problem is, if you're making money out of it, something is different. If you're just doing it, it's also different. If you're making money out of it, then maybe the government provides some stamps to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
But then if they provide some stamps to put on it,
they're taxing you.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? The government can make money out of that. Maybe they don't want to go to that venture. But what I'm saying is, either way, it's happening.
Oh yeah,
it's happening.
For sure, it's happening.
Like, bro,
I think what the topic in which you're talking about
is a little different.
It is different from what I'm saying, but I understand and I agree that yes, if this is going to be a venture that is taken, as far as like that industry,
take it seriously. Like the visuals coming out like that. It looks like it looks like a movie. A movie cover.
The way that they
the way.
So you watched it.
No, I didn't watch it.
Are you sure?
No, I didn't watch it. I can't watch it.
So then, how do you know?
I can't watch it, and also, you can't even watch it. Also, because you don't even know if it's legal or not.
What do you mean?
You don't know the ages of them. You don't even know. I don't even know the age of that girl.
Oh, somebody said in the thing that I read, they said that she was 23.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no statues or whatever on the video saying this, that.
Right,
those things are very important in America. You can't just go watch anything.
I mean, which is
they're gonna get your ass.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So all these things are kind of brushed off, but they are very, 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 very important.
It is, very, and there's a lot of trafficking that goes on in Africa.
So many things that go.
So many things.
It could be even the guys probably forced them to do it. It could be so many different things. It happens in the industry here, where people come out later and say, "Oh yeah, they do things on our will and we sign and we can't really do anything." And you mentioned trafficking is a big one. People take people out of their will, let them do stuff. You never know.
I mean, the fact that it takes for me, it takes the understanding that I want to promote this. Right. I don't know if it was the woman that posted it, if it was one of the guys.
I mean, that's how you're talking. Like, if she actually even wanted to do it, the way to do it.
Correct. So it let's say she wanted to do it. The fact that she would be willing to put it out there. I mean, there's a little bit of questioning in her judgment.
Even in America, if you want to put yourself out there, there's OnlyFans. But guess what?
That site is
stamped by the government. They watch what they do. So even if there's a video that come out and they say, oh, they flag it, oh, this is bad, they took her out of her will, they will have to take it out. They have to take it off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's something that is protecting your back. I mean, you got Twitter, but who cares? Who you're gonna call them from Africa and say my video is here, take it off? They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing you just put. There's nothing that is governing, protecting you, because like I told you, it's serious.
No, it
like
is.
If it is. There's a lady called I think Mia Khalifa also.
Mm-hmm.
She used to act. She used to be in the industry and she stopped. I mean, the backlash, man, it's crazy.
What would she get backlash for?
Because I think she was Indian or so.
Mm-hmm.
So some people were like, "Oh, you did this, you did," but she wanted to do it.
Like she did stuff in the industry.
Yeah, she was in the industry, like the porn industry.
And so people were mad that she did stuff.
And then she's
no longer doing it.
No longer doing it. I don't know how people are, but
that's so stupid.
Yeah, somebody has done something, they don't want to do it again. What is the issue?
Like, what's your problem?
Exactly.
That's so stupid.
So I'm saying, if there's nothing governing, some of these things, there's nobody to sue. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What if even something happens, you die, in the act? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy. What I'm saying? So it's a whole industry, man. It's not a joke industry.
I think what you're doing, or the mindset that you have, you're giving a lot of props to people. People will embarrass you. You need to understand that. No, I don't put my faith in people that are not in my circle.
I think I trust people so much. I trust what I'm saying.
To be fair, I trust people too, but do not put your hope in people. People would disappoint in every aspect. So for me, it's like everybody wants to be, famous. Everybody wants to be rich. Everybody, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do to get to that point. Right. So like,
what if she actually she wants it to be like this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what she wants, that's what she wants.
I'm sitting here being a human rights activist, but maybe she was no. I want it.